pre-parade coverage here on Local 4 of America's Thanksgiving Parade presented by Gardner White. If you have seen any of these parades in the past couple of years, several years, you probably have seen this float right here. This is the Strategic Staffing Solutions float. It is by far the longest float in this parade. And if you look up top, you see all of these cute little animals, the dogs and the cats and the, wait, is that a drinking fountain? The water cooler in the office? Actually, it is. And here's why. Because all of these animals mean something very special to Strategic Staffing Solutions, all of the support of Michigan Humane. And guess what? Many of them are actually animals in the office.
Okay, well, the first thing is, I really do think Steelcase should add this to their line because every office should have at least one of those, if not more than one.
Inside one of the most iconic treasured buildings in Detroit.
Hi, sweetie. Hi, how are you? Oh, did you come to say hi?
Are feline treasures I doubt you'd expect to see in the Fisher building. These cats have an amazing view of the city.
They do have an amazing view of the city.
Oh, where are we going? Oh, oh.
Action shot.
Strategic Staffing Solutions, or S3, is one of the largest staffing agencies in the world.
I love his little treats.
With some of the best employees in the world, both human and their 6 office assistants, Joe, Marky, Jameson, Gizmo, Chica, and CTO2. Why? It's a core part of who they are, closely supporting Michigan Humane by rescuing animals who need a new home. How many adoptions do you think you've helped put through?
Oh my goodness, hundreds. That's our plan, hundreds.
And through donations. How much financial support do you think you've given to Michigan Humane over the years?
Oh my, it's millions.
So they are a part of this team, 21 floors up. There's a bed, food, water, toys, and more in almost every single office. So when you're on a big, important conference call,
yes,
talking to one of the 22 countries
yes,
that you service,
yes,
are the cats like in the middle of the conference table?
This one right here,
This one
Joe, is in the middle of every conference table. There has been no visitor that has come here that has not met Joe.
And the current staff is the second regime.
This was the original office cat.
The OGs depicted in this painting went home with many staffers during the pandemic, making room for new assistants and Dorney, who sometimes comes to work and sometimes plays hooky.
And then when we moved in, we had this wall built.
You built a wall for them? Of course you did.
They love this.
And get this, when they moved into the Fisher building, pets were not allowed. S3 forced the policy change before signing the lease.
What do you think, sweet sweets?
That is how important they are to them, especially when every single office assistant has been rescued.
They sleep, they eat, they have comfort, they have no fear based on us, right?
That means a lot for an animal, doesn't it?
It does mean a lot for an animal, and they don't have an opportunity to choose.
They might not be able to make coffee yet, a glass of water maybe. And while they're right at home at the office, the human staff are benefiting just as much. How much do you think this helps the morale in the building, though?
Significantly.
Yeah?
You know, and cats are really smart, and they're really intuition. You know, they have good intuition.
They know when someone's having a bad day?
They're on their lap.
Really?
They're next to them. We know when someone's ill, even if they haven't said so yet. They spend time with them. They make people laugh, and so it changes the whole spirit of being here. I absolutely love everything about what they are doing there inside of S3, and especially all their support for Michigan Humane and the office assistants. How cute is that? So now you know the story behind this massive float when you see it rolling down on Woodward in just a couple of hours. But before we send things over to Ashley, you have to meet my new friends. I've got Chuck and Hudson, and they have a message for everybody. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Let's go Lions!
Let's go Lions! They're so happy.
Let's go Lions!